In this video, I'll show you how to add a search bar to your Wix Studio website. It's going to be completely free of charge without any credit card needed. And to get started, I have added a link in the description they need to follow. So do make sure to click that to follow along for this tutorial. As you can see, there are a couple different templates to choose from, and you can customize every single one of them to match your branding and even see how the different features work by clicking around on the widget. Now, if you haven't already, the first thing you're going to do is click the link in the description below. You can simply copy and paste the link right into your search bar, or what you could also do is search for Elfsight. Now, that's going to bring you to this website where you're going to go to the top menu and hover over widgets. From here, you want to go to the tools section, and down below you will find search. Be sure to click on that so we can get started. Next, you want to click on the pink button that says create widget for free. That's going to take us down to the template builder where we can start designing our widget. To expand the window, simply press on F11, and on the corner of the window, you can also click on the expand arrows. Now, the first step here is to choose a template that's close to what you're looking for. It doesn't have to be perfect because you'll be able to customize the design, layout, colors, and more later on if you want to match your branding or similar. Just pick the one that's closest to what you're looking for now, and for this demo, I will go ahead with this option. From here, you can go ahead and click on Continue with this template at the bottom left corner. Now, you'll be taken to the page wherein you can start customizing your widget, and on the left-hand side, we have about 4 options. On the Connect section, this is where you can add your Google Search Engine ID, as well as your Google API key, and to do that, head over to programmablesearchengine.google.com and head over to the top in the right-hand side and click on Get Started. Once that's done, you should name your search engine, specify the specific pages or sites. I will search the entire web, and you can identify or add the search settings. Now click on the CAPTCHA, and then click on Create. Once you do, you should be able to get the code, and what you want to do is on the right hand side, simply click on Copy. Head over back to Elfsight, and in here, you want to go to Google Search Engine ID and then press on Ctrl V to paste. Now you want to get the Google API key, and to do that, simply click on the How to Get Google API Key. In here, you want to go to Creating API Key and click on the Custom Search Introduction. Now in here, you want to simply click on Get a Key. What you could also do is create a new project, and then simply click on Yes, and at the bottom, click on Next. And then click on Show Key. Once you do, go to the right-hand side, click on Copy. Now head over back to Elfsight, and in here, just simply paste the Google API key. Press on Ctrl V, and as you can see, we now have added our Google Search Engine ID as well as our Google API key. On the Field section, this is where you can change your search bar. You have about 3 options to choose from. You can make this into a floating. In here, you can change the input style from rounded, rectangle, or underline. If you have the floating, you can change the size of the button, as well as change the shape from rounded to rectangle, and even add button text. You can also add the show button icon and change the color. This will also be the same for this option. You can change the position from left to right, as well as change the shape, the size. On the results section, this is where you can show how the display search results would be. You can do a full screen or a pop-up. On the results layout, you can choose a list, a table, or a masonry. Below, you can also show the elements to display. You can add a description, a picture, as well as a price and rating. You can also change the color of the background, text color, as well as add quick links. On the settings section, this is where you can add your messages, and in here, you can add products, pages, or quick links. What you could also do is that on each and every click of the search, you can open the links in a new browser tab. And once you're ready to add your widget to your website, go ahead and click on the Add to Website for Free button in the bottom left corner. From here, your screen will open up in a new window where you'll need to either sign up or log in into Elfsight if you don't already have an account. Once you've done that, you should end up on a similar page as to what I'm showing on my screen in just a second. This is essentially the exact same template builder, so if you're done customizing your design, you don't need to do anything here. Just go up to the top and right corner and click on the big green Publish button. From here, you'll be taken to this page where you need to choose your plan, and because it is completely free of charge like I mentioned at the start of the video, just go ahead and select the $0 a month plan on the very left by clicking on the gray select button. Once you've done that, you'll end up on this page, and from here, just go ahead and click on copy code on the right hand side. And now it's time to head back to our Wix Studio Website Designer. Once you are on your Wix Studio Website Designer, the first step is to decide which section you want to add your widget to. I want to add a new section, and to do that, hover in between two sections, and then click on Add Section. Below, you want to choose Add an Element as your starting point. On the left-hand side, you want to hover onto Embed in Social, simply click on that one. And onto Embed Code on the right-hand side, simply click on the plus sign to add to site. From here, you want to go to the top and click on Enter Code. And on the left-hand side, you just want to highlight everything that is in here and press on Backspace to delete. We just want to make sure that we are working on a blank slate, so anything that is in here, be sure to delete that. Once that's done, simply press Ctrl V. And at the bottom, simply click on Update so we can view the changes. Once you do, you should be able to see the widget, and on the corners of the frame, simply hold and then drag in order for you to expand the widget. Now, what you want to do is place this on a specific area. Let's say I want to place this in the middle right in here, or at the bottom. One thing that I want to add is how you can change the font of the widget without going back to offset. I have here a personalized code that I have shared with you in the description of this video. Simply head over to Code to customize text, highlight the start until the end of the code, right click, and then click on Copy. Now head over back to Wix. In here, you just want to simply click on the widget, and at the top, click on Edit Code. In here, we just want to paste the code that we just copied, so simply press on Ctrl V. And under Font Family, this is where you can change it into the font into how you want it to be. And once you're done, simply click on Update so we can view the changes. The next step is to preview the site, and to do that, head over to the top bar, and on the right hand side, simply click on the eye to preview. As you can see, we now have a search bar on our Wix Studio website. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Please let me know if you have any other questions in the comment section below, and I will try my best to help you out.